Absolutely, and it was just a huge victory overall for tenants who have been voicing their concerns about this for weeks, if not months, for quite some time rather. But this decision has also left landlords worried about how they will worry about rising costs. This vote last night, 7-1. That's exactly how the vote came down. But before the meeting, tenants rallied outside the building, many feeling relieved and vindicated after weeks of testimony and protests. Advocates call the freeze a rare win for working families as the board weighed tenant hardship against landlord operating costs. Board members approved the freeze after debating on building expenses and tenants' ability to pay. And the decision, which folks are calling historic, fulfills a promise from Mayor Mamdani, who promised a rent freeze, making that pledge a central part of his campaign to protect tenants and curb rising housing costs. However, the final decision was up to the board, not the mayor. Landlords pushed back, warning that rising insurance and utility costs squeeze building budgets. But the majority on the board sided with the immediate relief for renters and set the guideline at 0 for both 1- and 2-year leases. Right now, the mood is somewhat mixed, but most tenants celebrated outside and inside, while some landlords expressed concern. Listen in.
It impacts me because now I have to make a real decision between how to pay my bills and maintain a 100-plus-year-old building with no money coming in. I don't know how that makes any economic sense. It's really disgusting and frustrating. And now all these people that claim they want housing, there's not going to be housing to live in if we can't keep these buildings up.
Any kind of relief that we can get, even in the form of a rent freeze, it helps. It helps for us to have money for transportation, to go to work, to commute, to buy groceries for children.
And this decision comes after board member Christina Smith, who represented property owners and was appointed by former Mayor Eric Adams, resigned hours earlier in a LinkedIn post calling the process broken. She accused fellow board members of failing to consider the rising costs landlords face when deciding whether to increase rents. This decision will be felt across the city for months ahead, but the focus now turns again on those landlords and how they will adjust.